One of the things that I wish I did, because I had been wanting to relocate since when I was 21, but I didn't really have anybody to motivate me. In another video, I'm going to tell you my relocation story, but in this video, I'm just going to focus on the courses I think you should study. Don't forget that there are different reasons why we all relocate, so you have to put things in perspective to make sure that it suits your needs. If you're a graduate and you studied something like English or French, I think there are other African countries such as Angola that speak Portuguese, just anything that has to do with your mother tongue, and better still if you have a degree in it, or even if you don't have a degree, even if you get certified as a teacher of a foreign language. I'm sure if you go online, something such as TEFL, you'll see all these things. I think you stand a chance, because you're most likely going to get a job in the country you're going to because you're a native language of that language. So I'm going to give you an example. So for example, if, like, when I went to Turkey through a work visa, and that was because from Nigeria I had already applied that I wanted to teach and I got the visa. For those of you who have studied language courses and you're feeling hopeless, you may want to consider, okay, maybe you should go and teach language overseas, especially if you're a native speaker. And the reason why I'm saying that is because don't forget that you'll be competing with other native speakers. So the question is, why should they take you? Number two, you should look at things such as engineering. Now, one thing people don't talk about is, I can't speak for other countries, but where I live, which is Germany, for those of you who don't know, education is divided into two. You have vocational training, and then you have universities. That's the whole. So yeah, we call it Ausbildung. Ausbildung includes courses such as nursing and all of that. Why it's called Ausbildung is they are building you out for something. So it doesn't make sense to them that you're going to school to get a degree for a course that is supposed to be hands-on, for something you're supposed to know. And breaking news, you have more people. I mean, I've hardly seen a white person I'm speaking of Germany, with a master's degree. You get? So I'll tell you for a fact that I think when we pursue education, we tend to pursue education more. Maybe because for us, we're from societies where it's like, without school, we can't be anything. So we tend to read and read and read. Like, most of the people I know around me have master's degrees, have PhDs, you know. Those are people, like, kind of people I know. And I can't say the same for the other people I know. You understand? You get? So the point I'm trying to make in a nutshell is, you need to look out for courses where you know that the natives are not really showing interest. And most times when you go to sites where they're looking for skilled labor and all of that, you'll see the requirements. So you get an insight of the kind of skills you're looking for. I know that sometimes it may be very difficult for you to finish a course from university and feel like, oh my God, how can I start all over again? You understand? But then if you don't have anything you're doing and your plan is to relocate, my dear, you can start all over again. Because I finished university 2011. This is 2024. I don't know if you understand. And thank God that at least I have something to show for my life. If not, imagine I would have been asking myself, you know, what did I do in my life? And I know people who finished school with me that are still struggling. So sometimes it may seem like, oh, it's where can I start from? But once you have a goal, you need to keep your eyes on the prize. Okay, I'm not here to motivate you. I'm just telling you that there's nothing wrong in you starting all over again because you feel, okay, I want to relocate and this is what I want to do with my life. Because the more you're able to come to the table with skills that they want, the easier it is for you to get visa, or the easier it is for you to get employed. So I'll look at engineering, I'll look at programming, I'll look at anything that has to do with computer science. And like I told you before, in most societies like this, you'll find more people going towards softer skills. See, a lot of people here don't like to kill themselves for work. We're the ones that want to die on top of the work. They don't like to kill themselves for work. You see people who they are working, next thing they are taking a year break to go and travel the world. So their work-life balance is very important to them. We are here for the hustle. We are here for the money. So it may be a good idea for you to go into things like computer science. Now I know that these things are very tedious in terms of when you're working, but like we said, you know why you relocated. So I'll go for computer science. I'll go for nursing. Okay, I don't know the course you have studied, but see, whatever it takes, if I were to go back to my life, the time I spent trying to work in Nigeria, I most likely would have just gone to Yaba and go to that nursing school over there. You understand? Because those kind of degrees. It just open doors for you to come in, because somewhere like Germany now, the society is willing to train you if you show that you're willing to work. So it's not a big deal yet to get educated or become skilled. The government will sponsor you actually, because they just want you to be employed. Don't forget that I live in a social society where if you're unemployed, you're costing the government more money. So they want you to get out of the house. You understand? That's why they'll do that for you. But we're speaking about all these things so that you don't end up wasting your life. If you're building yourself to come and work overseas or to come and live overseas, you should build yourself towards courses that you feel that they lack human labor. And like I said, you can get more information about this on different countries' websites. Every now and then they are constantly, for example, Germany is always looking for people, Netherlands is always looking for people. There are countries that are constantly looking for skilled labor, constantly looking, like nursing now. As a nurse in Germany, you would always find a job. You would always find a job. Forget that if you're going to countries where they are bilingual or multilingual, such as Belgium, Canada, it may be your interest to want to also take classes in the other language to better yourself. Alright, so I hope that this video will be able to help somebody out there, and see you in my next video. Please do not forget to subscribe and like, and also share this video. Thank you all for watching, and see you in my next. Bye.